I just got through reading a fantastic book by Michael Stelzner called Launch. You may recognize him from sites such as socialmediaexaminer.com and a few other great resources about white papers. In the book, he shares a lot of fantastic principles about how to take your business and really launch and propel it through to the next level. Now, he goes into great detail of how he took Social Media Examiner from a absolute beginning startup to a well-known, well-respected blog leading in the social media industry within a matter of just a year. A complete launch into an astronomical level, defying all gravity, moving beyond the Earth's orbit into just this level of their business where they don't need to worry about being tied down and pulled back. They're known and people are reading their sites avidly. So, he shared something that was pretty profound to me. Here I am in the middle of my own launch, and so I'm kicking a lot of ideas around. And the first one that he shared here was people don't want to be pitched to, marketed to, or herded like cattle. People do want information, answers, access, and recognition, and they want it all for free. So, this for free concept. In this part, it actually becomes a little challenging for the business owner to be able to create revenue, but yet give lots away for free. How is that balanced out? What does that look like, and what goes on with that? Well, it is important that you give out great content and that you have a lot of things happening that people can get to completely for free to learn about what you have going on and for you to just create value to them. But at the same time, that doesn't pay the bills. So how do you make this balance really work out? Well, the first principle that he addresses is called the elevation principle. The elevation principle says that great content combined with other people and without marketing messages will help your business rapidly grow. Again, that's great content plus others minus marketing equals business growth. So how do you practically make that happen? How do you actually get to the point where you eliminate traditional marketing, or you eliminate social media marketing in a sense, meaning an overt way to pitch people and yet still see business growth? With the new form of marketing, you rapidly grow by giving gifts free of marketing messages while your competitors are struggling to even survive. So again, you're giving out things for free and people are attracted to that free stuff, whether that is recognition or a gift or some other incentive for them. You're giving that out completely for free. And people are attracted, gravitate towards that because you're doing something nice and something that they want. While your competitors are out there blasting everybody with their marketing messages, and they might not be getting the results. The next principle is that of primary fuel. Your business needs two different types of fuel to operate. There is primary fuel and there is nuclear fuel. So primary fuel is the content you regularly produce to keep your business moving forward. Primary fuel is the content you regularly produce to keep your business moving forward. Examples of that: how-to articles, expert interviews, reviews of books, products, and websites, case studies, news stories, and contrarian stories, those great blog posts or video posts that say what it is that you disagree with. So all of this kind of content, whether it's a blog, a video, a post to Facebook, a tweet that's sent out, a combination of them, reviews of all types of things across the web, any example that you could pull out of a business that's in your industry, or take your industry and see some of these great case studies. And for that, I would actually suggest taking a look at Rebel Brown's website, rebelbrown.com. She does a lot of really great case studies. So that's your primary fuel. That's the kind of content that you can be giving out completely for free. The next part is your nuclear fuel. Nuclear fuel is special content that attracts many people quickly, grows your business. So you want to attract people and quickly grow that business. That isn't something that you can sustain for a long haul, and just like launching a space shuttle, you've got to have a certain type of fuel to get you out into orbit, and then a different kind of fuel to keep you moving along the way that you should. So nuclear fuel looks like report-based surveys, top 10 contests, white papers, and micro events like webinars and things like that. These are things that you can't necessarily create ongoing all of the time, but you can take some time and schedule special activities like these nuclear fuel type of activities to be done maybe once a cycle. So pick a quarter and, do a white paper that quarter. And the next quarter, maybe you run a top 10 contest with a giveaway. So these are great ways to really rapidly propel your business, but they're not sustainable to be doing in an ongoing all the time way for the average small business owner. So look at them as occasional things to be doing. The next step that I came to was setting up my mission plan. I've done consulting for small business clients, authors, and speakers for quite some time. I've got a lot of client work that I've done in my background, but I've also got this launch going on of my own. And how do I balance client work with a product launch going on? And so here's where a mission plan really comes into place. To get your shuttle into outer orbit and to be able to say, our goal is to land on the moon or to, in maybe the near future, go to an asteroid or whatever it is. You need to set a destination, really. And so there are a couple questions presented that you can really look at to do that. The first is, what do I want to achieve? Next is, where do I want to go? Why do I want it? And what are my underlying motivations? Can others rally around my vision? Can I get other people excited about what I'm doing? And what perceived problems am I addressing? How am I helping other people? So that's the mission plan. That's things that can go on. And I look at that in terms of what I'm creating. So what I want to achieve in my launch coming up is that I want the brick and mortar local business owners, whether in my community or anywhere at all, to be able to find the right places that they need to go to show them exactly how to operate all of the social media sites and help them get in the mindset of best use, best practices involved in there. I also want them to stay constantly up to date and to know that they've got a reliable source to go to. Where do I want to go? Well, I want to go into a place of a flexible schedule. I want to go into speaking events and networking opportunities and conferences and conventions. Some of them are destinations and some of them are what I want my work time to look like. Why do I want it? I want the time freedom so that I can pursue other things. I want to work on an international level and I need the travel flexibility. My underlying motivations are for charitable contributions. So by creating something that creates a source of income for me, pays my bills, goes above and beyond in delivering value for clients, I, out of that, will be able to donate portions of what I'm doing into charitable causes that I believe in. Can others rally around my vision? They sure can. Within a day of announcing one of my nuclear fuel activities, creating a big momentum on a launch of a product, I have a lot of people that are engaged in seeing what's going on. And the perceived problems, well, business owners in my case are looking at how do I keep up with and where do I turn to learn all of the things I need to know related to social media, local SEO, getting found in local searches such as tossing out the yellow pages and people searching for them on a mobile device, staying up to date with the ratings and reviews their customers are placing on them, and mobile marketing, just this, does my website look good? How do I attract people that are using a mobile device to see what I'm doing? What kinds of methods can I use for that? And just this ongoing list of questions that a brick and mortar business owner really needs to stay focused in what they do in their store, and they just need a quick resource to go to be able to understand all of this, break it down as easily as they need to have it, or give them as much and as fast as they're ready to run. So, having finished up reading the book called Launch by Michael Stelzner, I'm ready to launch Social Mobile Local Marketing Pros. I'm doing this in conjunction with Kimberly Bohannon of Go For Your Dream, and I am excited about this launch process taking place today. This book was perfectly timed for me. I highly recommend that you get your hands on it, that you highlight and take lots of notes, because I know it's one of those business books I plan to keep coming back to over and over. Thanks again. This is Courtney Engel, and you could check out smlmp.com today.